Welcome to a new episode of Norway Perspectives, brought to you by Norway Relocation Group, helping newcomers live well in Norway, from legal registrations to daily life, digital tools and safety. Today's episode covers a topic that affects everyone living in Norway, but especially newcomers: how to stay safe online and protect your digital identity. Norway is one of the most digitally advanced societies in the world. Almost everything, banking, taxes, healthcare, even signing contracts, happens online. But that also means your digital tools are extremely powerful and extremely sensitive. In this episode, we'll explain what digital identity means in Norway, how to protect your BankID and login credentials, how to recognize phishing, fraud, and SMS scams, what to do if your data is compromised, how Norway protects your personal data under privacy laws, why scammers often target foreigners, and how learning basic Norwegian with NLS Norwegian Language School can help you understand system messages, spot fake websites, and avoid costly mistakes. Let's start with the most important tool of all, BankID. 1. What is BankID, and why is it so important? BankID is Norway's national digital identity system. It allows you to log into banks, NAV, Skatteetaten, and Altinn, sign contracts and rental agreements, confirm your identity for health appointments or vaccine records, approve payments, loans, or account changes. It's tied to your personal number, fødselsnummer or D number, your Norwegian bank account, your mobile phone and password. Once you activate it, you can do nearly everything digitally, but you're also fully responsible for keeping it safe. BankID is legally binding. Signing something with BankID is the same as signing it on paper. If someone gains access to your BankID, they can open credit in your name, transfer money, commit fraud that you're legally liable for. 2. How to protect your BankID. Here's how to use BankID safely. Never share your BankID code, password, or PIN with anyone, not your partner, your children, your landlord, or a colleague. Banks, police, NAV, and Skatteetaten will never ask for your BankID password. If someone calls, emails, or texts you asking for login info, it's a scam. Use two-factor authentication when available. Always check that the website address is correct before logging in. Use the BankID app or code device on secure private internet connections only, not public Wi-Fi. If you think someone has accessed your BankID, call your bank immediately to deactivate it. 3. Recognizing common scams. Even in a highly regulated country like Norway, digital scams are on the rise, especially via SMS messages pretending to be from Posten, the postal service, telling you to pay a customs fee. Emails saying you have a tax refund and asking you to log in. Fake websites that copy DNB, NAV, or Altinn design. Facebook marketplace scams where someone offers to pay you through VIPs and asks for your ID. Fake job offers, housing applications, or immigration emails asking for money. Key rules: check the URL. Real Norwegian government sites end in .no. Never click on links in messages asking for personal info. Don't download attachments from unknown emails. If something feels urgent, emotional, or too good to be true, slow down and check. Many of these messages are in imperfect Norwegian or English, but they are getting harder to detect. That's why understanding even basic Norwegian words can help you spot a scam. At NLS Norwegian Language School, you can learn to recognize important vocabulary around identity, banking, and contracts, so you're safer and more confident. 4. How to spot a fake website or email. Scammers often create websites that look almost identical to your bank Posten, NAV, Altinn, Helse Norge. But there are clues. The website ends in something like .com, .net, or .xyz, not .no. The logo is slightly off or blurry. The email sender address is random, not nav.no or skatteetaten.no. The site doesn't use BankID login or uses a fake version. If you're unsure, don't enter anything. Call your bank or contact Norway Relocation Group. We can help check safely. 5. What if you're a victim of fraud? If you think you've been scammed or shared sensitive info, call your bank immediately. Block your BankID and change all passwords. Report the fraud to police. No via the digital reporting form. Contact your local police station if you need support. Notify relevant institutions, NAV, Skatteetaten, or Helsenorge. In most cases, if you report quickly, you can limit the damage, but fast action is key. 6. Digital privacy in Norway. Your data is protected. Norway has strong privacy laws, including the GDPR, General Data Protection Regulation, national laws on data processing and identity theft, transparency laws about how companies store and use your data. You can request to see what data a company has on you. Ask for corrections or deletion. Report misuse to Datatilsynet, the National Data Protection Authority. But remember, your biggest protection is your own awareness. Know what you're agreeing to and don't click unless you're sure. This is another reason why reading Norwegian, especially official forms and service agreements, is a huge asset. At NLS Norwegian Language School, we teach language you'll actually use, not just theory. 7. How to keep your digital life secure. Here are 10 smart habits to stay safe. Use strong, unique passwords. Change them regularly. Activate two-factor authentication on all important accounts. Keep your phone and devices updated. Use secure Wi-Fi, especially when logging into BankID. Don't reuse your BankID password for anything else. Never share your login with friends or family. Check your transaction history regularly. Use your own devices. Avoid logging in on public or borrowed computers. Ask for help if something doesn't feel right. Don't stay silent. 8. Why foreigners are often targeted. Newcomers to Norway are often targeted by scammers because they may not know what BankID is or how it works. They may assume official-looking messages are real. They may not understand contracts or payment instructions in Norwegian. They may be afraid of doing something wrong and respond too quickly. The best defense is knowledge. That's why Norway Relocation Group helps clients set up BankID the right way. Identify real government communication review letters, emails, and forms before action. Avoid expensive or irreversible mistakes. And to build long-term independence, we recommend NLS Norwegian Language School, where you'll learn vocabulary for banking and ID, how to read and understand contracts, words used in warning messages, how to ask for help or clarification in Norwegian. Whether you're at level A1 or B2, this kind of language can protect you and help you thrive. Visit nlsnorwegian.no to start learning. 9. Final thoughts. Norway is a safe country, online and offline. But as systems go digital, scams become more sophisticated. Knowing how to protect yourself and understanding the tools that make life easier here is part of building a strong, confident life in Norway. At Norway Relocation Group, we help newcomers register and protect their digital identity, communicate with banks and public offices, understand the systems they use every day, learn what's real and what's not. And when it comes to language skills that protect you, we recommend NLS Norwegian Language School, where real-world communication, including banking, identity, and safety, is built into every course. Thanks for watching Norway Perspectives. If this episode helped you, please like, subscribe, and share it with someone new to Norway, and we'll see you in the next episode.